Hey there, cosmic kittens and planetary puppies. It's your girl Catz, the wandering intuitive, and I am back once again with your forecast for the week ahead. But this is timeless, so when you find this, it's the right time for you. Yes, everything you need to know about me down below in the description box below. Where to find me on social media. I'm working on the website, so it's easier to reach me through Instagram, direct message, or Facebook Messenger. Sorry, Spirit's starting to grab on, so let's take a deep breath in. Timestamps are down below in the description box. Also, if you want to skip the connection with your guides, if you have cards, don't forget to pull them out so you can pull along with me. You can expand it a little bit more and make it more personal for you. Ooh. Brand new month, Spirit. Let's go to our comfy space in our heads. Let's close our eyes. We're safe here in this beautiful space. And the more you use this space, the quicker you can get in there and connect. And breathe and relax into it. Shut everything else out. Everything else isn't going on. But being here. Just breathe. You're going to call in your spirit guides and guardian angels, and you're going to ask them to let you know what team you're going to be on this week. Team 1, 2, or 3. You may get 2 numbers. The one that's the strongest is the one you want to listen to first. The one that's not as strong but did kind of make a, appearance, you might want to listen to. There may be 1 or 2 things in there that Spirit wants you to hear also. Alright, angels. Team 1. Team 2. Team 3. Alrighty, 1, 2, and 3. Your themes have been picked. And remember down below in the description box where you find those timestamps. So let's get started with Team 1. Hello there, Team 1. Alright, let's see what your theme is. Needle and thread. A sincere wish will be granted. Nice. Oh, it's about time we get some good stuff starting to come in, which we are. What I'm seeing here too is we do have the tree, very strong energy of feeling stronger, feeling more motivated, especially when it comes to cleaning shit up with the broom here. This really has a lot to do with getting rid of things that no longer serve. Okay, it could be objects, things you've been looking at. Oh, I need to do this. Now you're finally going to be getting things done. Now there's a couple things with the divine masculine energy here. Remember, these are always energies, never gender. There could be someone that'll be assisting you with the hard work. Could be stuff in the yard, beautifying your space outside. Maybe you've had an idea and want to do this, that, and the other, but it's really hard to do that on your own. And here comes somebody going, oh, I can help you with that. I feel like they'll volunteer. They may show up while you're working there and they want to help. In other cases, it seems like someone gives you a suggestion of something that needs to be handled, okay, that you need to get on and get it out of the way, get it out of your life, whatever that is for you. Take what resonates, pitch out the rest. If you do have cards, please pull along so you know which one of those messages for you. It could be both for some of you. Definitely a lot of energy coming in for you guys. Now there is a decision, okay, and I feel like it hinges on this. A sincere wish will be granted. Maybe you want a new path to open up, and maybe you're waiting for that door to swing open. You're like trying to do stuff, and it's like, I'm not seeing, you know, anything moving. I don't feel like I'm moving forward or things are coming in. Spirit's going to show you in a very strong way. It's going to be like aha moments all week for you guys, and this is good. Spirit's going to show you very clearly, okay, what needs to go. Okay, again, another reference that this is the week. This is seriously like spring cleaning times 200,000 to the root of whatever square. Big time, because it's time to get moving. Okay, the path has been there for a while, especially showing up the last couple weeks. Some of us have been picking up and been procrastinating, you know, out of fear, or you know, we confuse ourselves. Is that it? Or I don't know. Yeah, we've all been going through it. Okay, but now we're getting a huge lift up here, so this is good. Now, what's really interesting, now a lot of you have been cutting things out that are disturbing your peace with the lilies here, okay? And it could be connected to a divine feminine, okay? For some of you, all right? It looks like there's going to be peace in that situation, whoever that is for. We are going to pull tarot here to clarify in just a minute. But I feel like also this represents that you really stepping forward this weekend, cutting out the things that disturb your peace of mind, especially if it's stuff that really doesn't have anything to do with you. You start to move into the I want to be present. I want to be present. I like it when my mind's quiet and I'm not all over the place with things. I'm more peaceful. And you're going to cut out anything that tries to drag you in, you know, out of that space. So that's good. There's a nice strong energy there, especially backed up with the tree. The tree, it's like, it's the tree of life, but it's like the roots that we have been cultivating. It seems like, you know, we've been struggling with that, but really, we've really been, you know, digging deep, getting the foundation nice and sturdy. So now that now the strength is coming for us now, coming up through us, so we can get things done and get moving. A lot easier, by the way. Okay, now here's the thing. There will be opportunities this week for you guys. Spirit's going to shine the light on the correct one, your destined one, all right? In fact, you're going to get a confirmation with the letter here. It's going to be either email, a text, some sort of message or communication, definitely in the physical plane for you guys to verify that. It's not bullshit. I feel like it's a real deal for you guys. Oh. Justice. Now, this is about this energy of justice, a little bit lighter. I wouldn't say passive, but I would say it's a lot more like, oh, Queen of Swords. Justice for yourself this week, guys. Especially since you have the scythe and the broom. About guarding your peace. For some of you, in this column too, it's literally about, you know, getting rid of things that don't bring you peace anymore. Don't bring you that calm, that harmonious kind of energy there. It could be stuff around the house, but once you, whatever that is for you, take what resonates, put out the rest, guys. You're going to feel it strong with this sun energy here. Okay, it's going to flow through your environment. It's going to flow through you. You will definitely feel the change in the physical plane. Not only that, but seeing it come right through. Okay, now, for those of you who are looking for love, it looks like there's going to be conversations in Team 1 this week for the singles out there. Even the people who kind of gave up on it. It's going to be surprising communications of a, it may not appear at first to be romantic interest, but definitely going to develop into them. There's definitely some spark going on with you and someone else, and it's definitely going to open things up and give you hope again. It's going to open your heart up big time. In fact, you might not even realize it till like on the weekend and go, wait a minute, that's it. That's the person. Oh, I want to clarify that. Can you clarify that for me, please? Oh, now why? Oh, okay. All right, so we start off with the Eight of Swords. Some of you may have been wondering, or maybe you've suddenly been thinking about it. Spirit says this is more not so much about trapping your mind, about focusing on love, but it's more about it's starting to come up again. Do you know what I mean? Maybe you've had a long period where you haven't been feeling anything for a while, and you've just been, focusing on yourself and getting happy, and all of a sudden now you're starting to kind of look around, and that, or maybe at night when you're laying in bed or watching a show, maybe all of a sudden you're like, I wonder, is my person out there? Am I going to meet somebody? And so Spirit's leading into that with this segue. We have Temperance. Because of the work you've been doing, and you need to keep doing this, as Spirit says. This is the one thing that's holding everyone back a little bit. I shouldn't say everybody, but making sure that we prioritize ourselves, that we're giving to ourselves and not giving everything to others, especially in matters of the heart. It's so easy to do that. And just being ourselves. Because the people that we're going to be connecting with that are new, whether it's going to be new long-term friendships or more, okay, how we bring ourselves to the table in the beginning is to be so important, because that encourages them to bring themselves to the table. And when I say that, I mean straight up honesty, just being ourselves and not worrying about what they think. It's what do we think of them? How are we feeling with them? And about talking and about being open. And a lot of us end up, sometimes it's been a while for a lot of people out there. And, the closer we get to connecting psychically, we're picking that up, and it's kind of making us a little nervous, for some. Other people are getting way overexcited, but we need to keep focusing on ourselves. We need to make sure we're the priority so we can show up, feeling good and, looking sexy, or whatever it is. The balance is definitely, needs to be in the forefront, no matter who it is, okay, or what, it's going to be intense, it's going to be exciting. However, Spirit is saying, just remember, though, beauty sleep is a real thing, okay? Don't want to be up all night wondering, and it's going to be hard to sleep because you'll be excited, but what's going to be more exciting is the communication between you guys. That's what's really going to spark your fire. There's the sun. Abundance, okay? But we have to, in order to make sure we don't go back into the Eight of Swords, spinning energy, reverting back to old behavior patterns, right? Because we worked through those, right? But now, here they come, these new people. And we got to watch that, stay on top of that. We need to make sure we are staying present and we are giving to ourselves, and being very mindful of what we're giving to others also. We don't have to give it all up, in 5 minutes. A good, strong bond will be like slow and steady. But every moment makes it stronger, if that makes sense. Okay, yeah, we have a weird vibe going on. I must have timed it just off a little bit. I'm asking Gabriel to please keep me. Okay, so we have the crossroads with the lilies to a divine masculine. Now, for some of you, there may be an invitation that comes up. This could be travel for some of you. This could be something that you've been maybe thinking about getting out of. Oh, I don't know, and blah, blah, blah. Spirit saying, be at peace with that and go forth. There is a divine masculine energy at the end of this. You never know where you're going to meet these people, but don't make that the reason why you're going. But Spirit says it's not just about that, but there could be a connection with career for you guys here that you do not want to miss. Okay, for some of you. There we go. I can't even. The star standing out, shining bright, getting noticed, getting recognized, acknowledged for your work. That's a big one for you guys this week. Okay, so make sure you are taking those brave steps and being honest with yourself. You start, I don't know if I want to go. I don't know. Make sure you really check in and be honest with yourself on the reasons that you're coming up with why you don't want to do this. Okay. Then we have the tree, the lilies, and the letter, which is really cool because it talks about growth in peace and harmony, peace within, so without, and getting confirmed by Spirit. messages. Okay. They are coming through in the physical plane, as we know. And they're speaking very clearly now. We can't miss it at all. Okay. We do have the Page of Wands. As I was saying that, it just fell on the floor and I was shuffling. So definitely very clear messages coming through for you. Things that are going to make you just light you up. You know, it's like that match. You know, just like, off we go. Off you go. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Okay. So the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Now we're moving on to the next phase. Some of you might have been putting off the next phase, maybe changing things up a bit, maybe even staying in the safe zone. Well, now it's time for you to move out of the safe zone and try something new. I feel like there's a huge opportunity coming in for ideas, or you're going to hear something or see something and or somebody might be talking about something and it sparks an idea. Go with it. Run with it. Okay. It's time to up our skill level here. Okay. Start experimenting. Start playing. Do not be afraid. Nobody's judging you. Everybody out there is trying. We're all trying something, whether it's out on social media, at our workplace, you know, or for ourselves outside of work. And Spirit's very strongly encouraging you to do this. This could be like some class that's just like, whoa, I want to check that out. Go for it. Go for it. It's only going to benefit you in the long term with the Pentacles here. And we also have the Five of Wands in reverse, which is good. There's no resistance, so you are going forward with no blockages there, okay? And Spirit just wants to remind you, Ace of Swords, the Excalibur Truth. Being honest with yourself, it makes it a lot easier to be honest with others and to be discerning about it. The emotions don't need to be involved when we're trying to get our point across with honesty if something's bothering us. I don't know who this is for, but they're saying, and one of the things is don't hold in things that are happening right now. You need to say something. And if you feel you won't be heard, well, that's why the Spirit is providing you guys with the tools of the scythe and the broom this week to clean it up, right? All right, guys, if I drive with the ride, please like, share, and subscribe. Ooh, I do appreciate that so much, guys. And don't forget to start following me on Instagram if you haven't now. I'll be going live in my broadcast channel. I'm going to start this week. I haven't picked the day. It'll be later on this week, Thursday or Friday. So I'd be so happy if you guys could join me on there. And yes, everything is down below in the description box below. Thank you, guys. Communicate clearly. That's a big one. Okay, just take a deep breath if you're like trying to word something. But in order to communicate clearly, we also need to be listening. And the other side of this too is Spirit, you need to say what you really want. What do you need when you're talking to somebody? You know, and you're stammering around. You know, a lot of people have a hard time saying, this is what I need in such a simple way, because it's hard. Because we've been around people that are very resistant. You know, we have to argue with. We have to just, you know. Now things have changed. We know now that if we communicate clearly, short, sweet, to the point, without getting over, you know, letting the emotions come in and kind of, you know, kind of flub our words, kind of not so much like I've been doing. So you'll be getting a lot more back, a lot more yeses, a lot more positive. Sorry, guys, hang on. There was a little dip there in the energy. Give me a sec. It's been a weird night. Don't ever be afraid to speak your truth. Especially when you're getting to know new people. How are we going to get to know people if we don't ask questions? You want to know? Just ask. Nobody's going to judge. Just remember, they're also going to be asking you questions too. Okay? So, but in order to communicate clearly, we need to be present and listening. It makes it much easier for us to ask very simply what we need from others, okay? Or just to communicate with somebody else. Improving health. This is a big one. This is mind, body, and soul, guys. This is huge. It goes along with the tree here. There's an increase in strength, feeling well, a lot more energy, and we want to maintain that. Okay, a lot of people the past couple weeks are realizing, started to see the things that were holding them back. Woo, angels, you really want to go there. Oh, sorry guys, this is like, it's been a day. Okay. Ask your angels. When in doubt, okay, ask them. That's what they're there for. They want to be there for you. They want to help you. There's nothing wrong with, asking your guides to guide you. They will send answers in the physical plane. They've been showing people left and right how present they are here in the physical plane with us and how eager they are. And we do take a step forward. They show up like bosses. There you go. There you go. Things are working out for people in seriously the most miraculous ways, And we are worthy of these things. We are worthy of the new path. And we're damn well worthy of having the confidence and the self-worth going forward. Because you deserve it. So on that note, guys, take care. Hello there, Team 2. Let's see what your theme is for this new week. Tent. Temporary situation. Okay. So there's something still being wrapped up for you guys. Don't be too dismayed. This week going in, it's just about wrapping things up, and then there'll be significant changes by next week. That's what Spirit's channeling in. Let's take a look here. Okay, we've got, oh, nice. Okay, excuse me. All right, so here's the thing. Spirit wants you to know, okay, all right, you're at a crossroads right now. You're getting ready to move forward, okay? We have the star. You are being guided. Whatever you guys have been doing, keep doing that. I know there's going to be some rough stuff, and I know there's been some confusing things, okay? Like some things were being, how do I say, the energies weren't exactly being very supportive, especially if you couldn't stay present. It almost feels like I get this like tacky pulling with you. It's like twist, just when you think it's stretch, okay, that's good. Nope, here we go again. Here we go again. Okay, well, Spirit's saying that that's being removed this week, okay? Ganesha's mice is definitely in your favor. Removing obstacles and blockages, make it very clear. You will be getting help with moving, especially, excuse me, at the workplace, okay? All right, so Spirit showing maybe a toxic coworker or someone who is what we call, well, I guess you'd say like a snake in the grass. They totally don't appear that they would be like full of envy and resentment with your good fortune, or maybe for your hard work. And they've been causing a little bit of trouble, maybe making it very stressful. This could be a boss, but Spirit's saying they're about to get, the situation's going to be, what's the wording? There's something that's going to be unraveled, and the situation will be handled. You just need to just, do your own thing right now and let Spirit handle this person. That's a very specific message, because the thing is, it's out of your control. The more we get involved, the more it kind of makes us, it could work against you with the drama. A lot of you have been stepping back from these people and just letting them have at it. Go ahead, things are happening for, Spirit's on them really bad. 3 of Cups in reverse. So maybe you were close to them. Maybe these were people you go hang out with after work, or tied into work, or someone you hung out with after work, or whatever. Things are about to come out in a big way, okay? You just need to keep doing you, boo. All right? No matter what. Just stay out of it. Don't comment. Temporary situation means it's like everything seemed to maybe have come to a standstill, like there's no progress. There's a reason why. It's not just what's happening around you. There's other things in play behind the scenes that you do not see. Okay? So now that things are coming in order, now things are going to be shifting around here, kind of like you're at the wrap-up part of it. Okay? All right. I do feel like some of you maybe haven't been wanting to let go of some things, but it's heading out. But yeah. It is going to definitely happen. We do have the Lovers in reverse. Don't panic. Okay. This could be someone who's jealous of your relationship that you have. Maybe, you know, you met somebody and you know, maybe this ties into this a little bit, but not exactly connected. It's two different messages. Sorry about that. Hold on. We have the ring with the heart to the snake here. Okay. You know, we do get excited when we finally meet, you know, our person. We found the partner. Okay. And it's just, everything's amazing. Everybody's celebrating that, you know, for you. They're so happy. Okay. Now, this doesn't mean there's an engagement. For some of you, yes. Okay. For others, it's about meeting someone that's going to be there for the long term and down the road. Dun, 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 okay. Somebody's not going anywhere. There's also another message about really being committed to what you love. And it shows. People are seeing this, okay? Even if you're trying not to talk about it because you're so excited you want to, but then, you know, it might have, oh my God, blah, blah, blah. Of course you're excited and stuff. So a lot of people have been keeping stuff close to their chest lately because these snakes are very obvious people. They're toxic, full of resentment, envy. Something's not right with them anymore. Okay, so maybe for some of you, maybe you've been feeling this about someone and it's about to come out. Okay, now the Lovers in reverse talks about jealousy and envy. It also talks about staying in a bad situation when you have a choice. Okay, we make 1,000 choices in a day from the time we wake up till the time we go to bed. Now it's all about making choices that are best for you. Okay? Best for you, regardless of anybody else. So some of you might actually be hearing a little bit. Hold on. Spirit says you may hear, now remember, take a resonator, spit it out the rest, guys. Sorry, it's a little confusing. The energies are really kind of, they're in transition, so it's a little wonky there. But for some of you, may actually hear snarky remarks from somebody. You know, it sounds like they're joking, but then you feel that timbre and you know that vibration from their voice, and you're like, no, wait a minute. That's going to be your clue. Okay, and it's heartbreaking. Some of you already know this. Maybe some of you are still talking to that person, even though you know, you can hear the fakeness in their voice. Oh, hi, how are you? You know, and it's like almost like being sarcastic. You know, and maybe you pity them. Maybe you feel sorry for them because they're stuck where they're at. But we have to own up that we are where we're at based off our choices, and what we're doing now is making good ones, and that's what you're doing here. Team 2. There's such a good energy of protection around you. We have the star to the heart to the cross. Your faith in yourself, your faith in love and taking care of yourself, and you're really seeing, you know, the results of that. When you're truly putting yourself first, you prioritizing yourself is really making you stand out. Really make you stand out. That loving feeling you have for yourself. Not getting into the drama. Is not thinking about, you know, I just want to be here and get my shit done and go home, you know? But it lightens everything up once you stop worrying about the shit that has nothing to do with you. This stuff that's not happening right in front of you, you know? It's like, it's hard, but you're doing it. So we do have recognition in standing out. And not only that, but being guided. Okay? There is a lot of energy of that, too, coming in. I know you guys are feeling something's getting ready to come. Something's getting ready to happen. Hang tight. Keep doing what you're doing, okay? Know that deep in your heart, you know it's going to come at the right time. All right? They want you to keep moving forward. Okay, so whatever everything, yeah, it's going to hold for a little bit, but there will be definitive changes, marked changes, Spirit's saying, for you guys. All right, this week. Now, some of you might have been stuck with career. Maybe you've been left up in the air wondering, maybe you heard something at work, maybe they're shutting down, they're going to be laying off people, or blah, blah, blah. or maybe you got your hours cut or anything like that right now. It's very terrifying. Okay. So we have the clouds with faith, with the cross here. You know, you've been praying so fervently for help and to really see the situation. Do I stay or do I go now? Okay. Or, you know, maybe you don't know what you're supposed to do next. Maybe you're just kind of staying in the same spot because it's like, you know, I don't know. Should I be leaving now? Because there's like no clarity here. For take what resonates. Okay. All right. So we're gonna look. Spirit's about to come through though for you with an answer. Very, very clear. There's a lot of love coming in here. You're gonna be feeling this week. You're gonna. I feel like starting this week, you're going to feel this difference. A little lighter, a little happier. Oh, I can't even. Okay. The Magician. Manifesting what you want. Everything you've been doing for yourself is now coming to fruition. Spirit's about to give you a little hand to make it very clear where you're supposed to go. The confusion will be cleared up. It's going to be very, very clear. You're definitely going to be feeling the Empress. Okay. This has to do with you focusing on you, what's going to make you happy. And in a way, in a sense, being fearless. But that's because you have the knowing that wherever you're going is going to be much better than where you are now. Okay. Spirit will guide you. Do not ignore any signs or psychic hits you get. Like maybe all of a sudden it's like, I should go apply it, blah, blah, blah. And go, wait a minute. You know what I mean? Go look online. Check it out. They're pointing that out for a reason. You're going to go, oh shit, there's a position perfect for me. You know, better working environment, better pay, you know, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And all because what Spirit wants you to do. It's the Ten of Wands in reverse, which is good, okay? Tens are about endings leading to new beginnings, okay? The Ten of Wands is somebody who carries a lot of baggage, okay? And the truth of the matter is, out of all of these, only one is this person's, okay? They're carrying all this shit for everybody else. When it's upside down, he's dumped that basket, takes his one wand, and off he goes. And that's how it should be. Shouldn't be letting people live rent-free in your head, right? What are they? I mean, seriously, you know, not nowadays, that's for sure. So whatever you guys are working on or wanting, okay, going forward, all right? Spirit's definitely going to be guiding you. But you really need to be listening to your heart. Not the emotions, but your heart. The feeling. To do what you love. Do not be afraid. Get creative. Think outside the box. You know, the only people in the world that put limits on what we can and cannot do is us. The world is open to you. And Spirit's going to show you that this week, Team 2. And okay, thank you, Spirit, and thank you guys. If I drive with the ride, please like, share, and subscribe. I do appreciate that so much. That really keeps me coming back for you guys every week. I'll be going live in my broadcast channel on Instagram. It's either going to be Thursday or Friday. I'm starting this week, and Spirit just went, woo, I got a lot to say. All right, so my Instagram information is down below in the description box below, as well as my Facebook information. Okay. When these things come up, any opportunities that pop up, do not be afraid to ask. Okay? Email the company, or, if there's a class, email them, find more information, go down there and check it out. Maybe you talk to the person that's running the class. Anything like that. Be open. Ask questions. Do not be afraid to ask questions. It's not stupid. You want to know. You're curious. You want to check it out, but you need a little bit more information. Okay? So Spirit's asking you to be open to asking for help for others, and also receiving help from others. There's people that are going to be offering help, or you know what, I know a guy. Let them talk to it. That Spirit's going to be giving you help in all sorts of forms, okay, to get you to show you that you're going to be in the kind of the getting ready stage here, okay? So whatever's going on right now is temporary, but the movement's coming, okay? It's what you do this week. Okay, it's really gonna, when it starts to go, it's gonna go quickly. And it's going to be amazing. So don't be afraid to even ask your guides, please show me a sign in the physical plane. Or please help me with this. Please help me. Do not be afraid to ask, okay? Communicate very clearly, okay? Big, happy changes are coming for you guys. Big, happy changes. The little things that happen this week are, it's always in the small things that make the biggest ripples, okay? And definitely lift us up out of just the most darkest of days. They really do. And that's what we're seeing here with the clouds, to the heart, to the mice. Any confusion that's been surrounding your heart, maybe you haven't been able to really hear it. You know, maybe, you know, there's just confusion. The energy's been crazy. Emotions, people are going nuts. But this week, Spirit's lifting all that up. Because it's time for you now. It's your time. And Spirit's guiding you all the way. On that note, guys, have a good week. Hello there, Team 3. Let's see what your theme is for this new week of the new month. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Well, the fox is many things. It can be connected to career, but it can also be connected to thinking outside the box and using just every ounce of cleverness you have going forward into this week. And I feel like you're going to surprise people with your ideas, or even surprise yourself. So let's get to it. Okay. What's really interesting, Team 3, is we have the anchor with the scythe. And I don't mean to laugh, but there's a piece of information that's going to cut you free from something that has been weighing you down. It's like going to be revealed. It's going to come out of nowhere. Very unexpected, but it's very freeing for you. Okay, so whatever's been burdening you, or bringing you down or holding you down, maybe even getting you depressed and heavy, well, that's about to be handled for you guys going into June this week. It's going to set the tone for the rest of the year for sure. Okay, and then we have, for some of you, remember, if you have cards, pull along with me so you can clarify and open things up for you. We do have a very unexpected visit, divine masculine in his house, or will be, okay? There's a couple messages, like I said. So, an unexpected arrival with the writer here. It's something incoming to you directly, okay? Now, it could be news that someone's coming for a visit. It might be last minute, or they travel, and surprise, here I am. I think it's going to be a very well welcomed with this person visiting. We also have getting news from divine masculine energy about a trip that requires travel of some sort, a confirmation for some of you have been waiting if you were going to go, or maybe you're waiting to get tickets for a show that you have to travel to, or, you know, something to that effect. This could be someone you love hanging out with suddenly goes, hey, I've got extra tickets, but we got to be in Ohio. You know what I mean? I get hear people go, Ohio. Wow, it just popped in my head. Okay, so maybe you were struggling about maybe going, and things are going to work out very well for you guys this week on that count. I also heard just now Spirit saying that you may get an invitation. They may show up to take you somewhere. In the romantic sense, if you guys are dating someone, maybe long distance, okay? And on internet, maybe they may show up finally. Oh, 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups. Maybe that's a wish of somebody's over here. Either way, it's a wish granted, okay? And we want to go with this, right? It's like, woohoo! So whatever has been holding you down, I feel like this is really strong in the beginning of the week, Monday or Tuesday, the information coming in. It's just going to just take away whatever that anchor is for you that's, pulled you to the bottom. It's like, I can't get up after this, oh my God, when do I get a break? And then, boom. Okay. Then for some of you, I get in trouble, having someone visit that that maybe you missed. Just very unexpected, happy visit. This is really good. Someone who traveled. Maybe they were out of the country and they're coming back. And you're the first stop. Okay. Or, like I said, love related here, especially with that. It's. I feel like the Nine of Cups, the wish card, is all over here for you guys big time. You know, maybe you've been feeling that Five of Pentacles. When I was talking about the anchor, this actually came out. And it's talking about, you know, just not feeling safe, not feeling unsure. What do I do now? And where are we going to go? You know, Armageddon scenarios and everything. Very heavy, heavy, heavy. But things are going to turn around. Spirit wants you to know that. Okay? You've been working so hard. And then at the bottom, we have, see, luck. Lots of blessings. You got the luck of the Irish with you, with the clover to the lilies. This is peaceful blessings. These are blessings coming in that will bring you peace. Okay, for some of you, this is also, Spirit just said very clearly, this is also your guides bringing this to you. It's going to be very obvious it's coming from your spirit guides, okay? It's like, oh my God, that can only have came from above. You know what I mean? It's going to be very obvious, okay? I just heard, you know, your dreams are not false. So make sure you're writing down your dreams, things that you might have been dreaming about, some lucky thing. It's like, God, it felt so real. Write that down. Because when it does come to fruition, you can be like, it happened on this day. You know what I mean? And that helps you develop your little intuition a little bit more stronger and clearer for you. Okay. Now, for some of you, the blessing's going to come through a divine masculine. Could be younger. Not necessarily, you know. It's very useful energy, though. Someone who's like youthful looking is going to surprise you with something that's going to bring you peace. It's going to be so unexpected that it comes from this person. All right, Spirit. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Okay, we have the anger here over the divine masculine to the clover. And now, this is talking about being strong, okay? We have strength, okay? There's a lot more strength, feeling a lot stronger as the blessings come through. As this gets cut away, you get stronger. I feel like that in the physical sense. Because when we're depressed, we feel weak, we feel lethargic, we feel fatigued. We just don't have it, or we just don't care. We don't have the, yeah, that's about the flip. Okay? Believe it or not. It's not going to be just, oh, I feel good one day and the next day, no. Nope. Spirit says, no. All you got to do is receive. You need to be present. They're blessing you with that strength. Oh, you guys keep drawing them on the floor. Ace of Wands. Okay, a renewal here. Very strong energy with this Ace of Wands, which I thought was kind of appropriate since it came out with right after the Strength card. We also have the Nine of Swords in reverse. And the Nine of Swords is about upright. It's like basically insomnia. Not being able to sleep. It's like, you know, you're so tired that you just feel like you're, you know, am I awake or dreaming during the daytime? You're going to start being able to sleep a lot better. Okay. In fact, if some of you may have dreamless sleeps, which you might be grateful for because they're not going to be nightmarish, you know what I mean? Very peaceful, getting a lot of rest, feeling very enthused, and getting things done, getting moving again too. And Spirit also says, just be mindful to take care of you. Don't push yourself. I know we'd like to get things done. We've had a down period and we're up and da-da-da, but pace it out, man. You know, you want it to last the whole day and you don't want to be too, you know, burnt out before you really get started. Because then we start looking at things, oh, I got to do, I'll do that tomorrow. You know what I mean? Okay. This is interesting. Four of Wands. Some of you, Spirit, I feel like it's very strongly connected with this row here with the man, the rider, and the ship. Some of you, it's going to be a wedding or an anniversary or a event that you'll be invited to. Remember I was talking about concerts earlier, but this is something that's really wonderful. And yes, it's the 11/11 for those of you. I feel like it's just a celebration. Some of you... Okay, this is now Just take what resonates. Somebody said it could mean an elopement out of nowhere for somebody out there. Okay. Wow. Or a proposal. Okay, let's make it clear, Spirit. Thank you. All right. Now, this is signifying the World card, which is finally ending that cycle and heading into a brand new one, straight up. This is what you guys are walking into. Now, with the Fox, too, being the theme, with that energy of the Ace of Wands especially, any ideas that come through, you want to follow through. Start doing the creative things. Start, all the ideas that are coming through, check them out, explore them, bring them to the table. You're going to be really surprised how well, not just well received, but how amazed you are about how amazing those ideas. Oh, crap, why didn't I think of that before? The very strong energy coming in for that. Okay, now, for some of you, that scythe with the anchor has to do with a message maybe you've received, okay? This could be from the IRS, it could be from, a bill or, money owed, whatever, or, we're foreclosing, or, you gotta go, or, whatever that is for you, okay? Spirit says, when this gets cut, they're confirming again the peace that's coming in with that. So something is definitely coming in to resolve everything for you, okay? To really, that knowledge, that reveal is going to all connected. They're being a little cagey about telling me, but we do have the moon here, okay? Spirit says no more illusions, no more procrastinating. Everything's going to be very clear for you, okay? Very strong energy of that. We are going into the full moon too, so things will be able to be seen a lot clearer. Your mind will be clearer also, and remember to honor your intuition. When this comes up, my readings, this also means an amplification of your intuitive abilities. Trust in that, okay? It will not steer you wrong. We have the book with the ship, like an itinerary for travel for some of you. I do feel this is an opportunity. Let me get clarification on this too. We do have okay, so one message is this. Sorry guys, I get multiple, so take what resonates. We get more information about a trip from a divine masculine here, okay? And this could make or break the trip. This is something separate from this part here, okay? Now, maybe at first everything's going to be paid for. Let's just use that for example. And then suddenly we find out, oh no, you got to pay for this, you got to pay for that, and then you just submit everything at the end. But what if you don't have all that money that you need to, that might change things a bit, okay? Now, we do have the King of Wands in reverse. There could be a cancellation or finding out that things aren't as they were going to be for whatever said trip, okay? This is something that was already planned. Everything was set in motion, but it's coming through. A divine masculine is going to let you know that there is something going on here, okay? For some of you, all right? We do have the King of Wands. If somebody's changed their mind, not happy, has went through some stuff, and yeah, he's very depleted. Okay, let's put it that way. All right, now, so we do have information, something being revealed about a trip that somebody is planning for you, okay? You're going to be finding out about that this week, all right? It's something for you. Yep. Somebody put you on a pedestal. We have the star here, okay? Spirit's guiding this person to tell you, reveal that to you now. So if people be acting a little cagey, oh, I thought you were coming out to see me, oh no, blah blah blah, or hold on, there were two things here. This is someone who realized that they just suddenly see you in the brightest of light, okay? They see you as this most amazing supportive person. It's like, it's hard for them to express their appreciation of you. They show you through actions. Maybe they buy things for you, and their love language is more like physical stuff. But this trip is very, very special because they're going to open up. Open up, okay? This is someone who wants to talk and open up how much they appreciate you in their life. Okay. So we have the Page of Swords here, not a bad thing. This is about being very clear and concise. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of conversations going on, especially with work or with other people. Everything's going to be clear cut, straight to the point. There's not going to be anything hidden. It's going to be basically, let's put all the cards on the table to what we got, okay? Without fear. And that's also for you, too, this energy coming in to help you with your throat chakra so you can plainly ask for what you need. Very short, sweet, to the point. Honesty. Speaking your truth. Very clear, without the emotions getting involved, you know. Without worrying about if people are going to like you or not because you don't want to do something or you're not down for something. Just do it because you know what's right for you. Speak your truth. We have the Clover, to the Writer, to the Book. So as things get revealed for you guys this week, there's just so many blessings. They'll be also writing in. Long awaited. And it's about time. You guys have been really, really, really trying to, do the work and do the stuff for yourself that makes you happy. And Spirit's about to show you that, yes, you have been. And here you go. We just had to get some other stuff going here. Okay. So go with the creativity. The ideas. No matter how wild they are. Go with that. Be open for the wonderful things that are going to be unexpected. But just major blessings in your life this week. Kicking it off into June. For you guys this week, it's going to be blessing after blessing. We have the Anchor to the Writer. In this row, talks to the Divine Masculine. But in this row, it's talking about your guides. They're going to show you with these things coming through. That you're safe, you're secure. Okay? They got you. It's going to be your proof in the physical plane that they have heard your prayers and they are showing up for you in a big, major way. So don't dismiss any coincidences, premonitions, dreams. Let's get some oracle on this. Oh, I'm excited for you guys. Remember, if I jive with your vibe, please like, share, and subscribe. That's my biggest thank you ever, guys, and I appreciate you when you do that. I'll be going live in my broadcast channel once a week starting this week. I don't have a day set yet. I will be posting in there when I do. All my information down below in the description box, so you can get to me on Instagram. And you can also please feel free to message me on Facebook Messenger and Instagram direct messages. Okay, hold on, one more. I'm so excited. All right. Oh, well, let's show this one first. Need I say more? Be open. Be present. Okay? Be open, be present. Big one there. You enjoy every moment. You need to hear them too. Don't let your brain run away. Don't do the runaway train when they're talking to you. Okay? Be there. Listen to everything. That's how we learn things about you. You'd be surprised what you're going to hear. That they may have said before, but you don't realize that. You missed it. Yeah. Need to be present. Need to be listening. Every moment. For all the, especially in romance. There's that Page of Swords. They're saying be very truthful. Ask questions. Just simply ask. Don't be afraid. How are we going to get to know each other if we don't ask questions? How many times you've gone home from meeting somebody, go, I should ask this, and why didn't I ask that, where were you when that was going on? You know what I mean? So be present. Enjoy. You're going to find it's a different, I want to say flavor. A much better one, more suited for your taste when you are. Helpful people. Spirit is sending that in the physical plane like no other. Okay, I'm telling you, you will be seeing signs in the physical plane. Okay, all this is going to happen, that heavy burdens cut away, and it's all because of information that comes through for you, through people. You will be interacting with people that are going to be able to lift that, or be a part of the lift here, the scythe swinging, the cutting off. And don't be afraid to accept help when it's offered. Okay, that's a big one this week for all of us. We want it. We want to work with them. It's a team thing. You're not taking because you're going to give too. Okay, forgiveness. Whatever. For those of you who are still holding resentment, Spirit saying it's time to let it go. And the thing is deep down underlying, the resentment really comes from the choices we made. And we do project that onto others because we feel like they were a part of it, yes. But really, we get mad because we're the ones that maybe ignored red flags or didn't follow our intuition or didn't listen, when people were trying to warn us. Or even the person itself. It's time for us to just understand that we are not those same people, and we can let the past go so we can be open to the wonderful, beautiful things that are ahead. And always ask your angels. They want you to connect in. They are there for you. They are talking to you, and they're waiting for you. Don't be afraid to ask them for help. Don't be afraid to ask them for guidance. And don't be afraid to tell them thank you when the good stuff comes rolling in. On that note, guys, have a good week.